morning, everybody. My name's Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. I'm sitting very still right now because I've just frozen up, and I still have things to do. It is approximately 8:30 at night, I think. No, 8:18 at night. Isn't it funny how you have to look over your glasses to see something that's close to you? Crazy. Anyway, I have my laundry in, and a few things left to do before home care comes tomorrow. I'm one of these people, if you have somebody, a house cleaner, I want to clean my house before they come. Homemakers come in the morning to help me get ready for the day, and I want my bedroom to be nice and clean and the floors washed and everything else, and that's a lot of work. So anyway, Hannah said to me, she's such a sweetheart. I am so lucky with the healthcare work I have. She says to me one day, she says, if you need help in the mornings, I'll give you help. She says, you don't need to be doing that scrubbing that you're doing. She says, I'll give you help with it. But I know that she's very busy, and I'm allowed a certain amount of time. They go by minutes, if you could imagine. They allow a certain number of minutes for dressing, a certain number of minutes for your shower, and different making your bed and things like that. So I'm allotted a certain number of minutes and a certain number of days, and I'm way below what I could have. I could have a lot more than I have. And so I said to Hannah, I said, well, do you get paid for the amount of minutes that I'm supposed to have? Because if you do, we'll just have a cup of coffee. And she said, no. She says, it doesn't work like this. She gets her standard pay for if she comes. If she doesn't come, or if I cancel a day, then she doesn't get paid for that day. So I'm very careful I don't cancel a day. If I have to cancel a day, I just wait, and after she's gone, I do what I have to do. Or the other day she came, and I just couldn't get out of bed. Like, I was sound asleep, and I couldn't wake up. I had been up till 4 in the morning, and I was asleep. And she said she just let me sleep. She says, I woke you up enough to say, do you want me to get you dressed and then lay you down again? Or do you want to just stay in your pajamas? And I said, in my pajamas. She said, okay, I'll talk to she goes, or Cloudy. She says, I'll talk to Cloudy, and she says, I will get her to make sure that you get your clothes on when you get up. And that's what we did. So that worked out good for me. But she is such a sweetheart. And I said to her, I said, I don't want you to not get paid for it if you're, whatever. But she said, no, it doesn't work like that. So what I've decided was, in the mornings, I have my porridge all pre-made, as you know, for 5 days at a time. And I just have to take it out and then put it in the microwave with a little bit of milk. And that way I get long cooked oats on the stove. But I only have to microwave them each morning. It's quite quick. But there's sometimes in the morning, like if I was right now, I wouldn't be able to pick the jar up to put it into the microwave or anything. Or if it was hot, it would be very dangerous. So I said to her, could you possibly just make my porridge in the morning, just put it in the microwave, and maybe a cup of coffee if I want it? And she said yes. I've got a Keurig that drips out 1 cup at a time, so she could just drip me in 1 cup, and I could have my porridge, and then she's getting her extra minutes and whatnot, so it would all work out. So I thought that's what we'll do. So I'm looking forward to my porridge tomorrow. Bill put it in the microwave for me today, and but I feel bad because he's also got problems, but his problems, he forgets things, and he's got a little bit of dementia. But anyway, I don't know why I whispered that, but anyway, I did. I shouldn't have. That makes it feel like that's something wrong. I think we all go a little bit crazy at times when we're older. Medication does it to us. Cancer does it to us. It's amazing what things will affect us. But anyway, I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. I have my specialist appointment for my pump to see about that on January the 11th. I sure hope that goes through really fast. I really, really hope so, because that should help me a lot. I think I don't know. It could cause more problems, but I think that it will be better for me, because if I can't swallow, I'm having trouble swallowing. See, so if I can't swallow this way, I don't have to swallow pills, and if I get to the point where I can't swallow my food properly, then they can just put a feeding tube in that same hole. I don't have to have another one in. I don't have to have a tube put down my throat or anything. So I think that will be good. I just hope that I qualify for it. And so it's hard when you hear that, nobody will tell you that you have limited time. They just tell you you're in late stage Parkinson's. And so I finally said to her one day, I said, exactly what does that mean? Does that mean that I get to stay at home, or does that mean that I have to go to a nursing home? And she says, it depends on your care worker at home. I said, well, my care worker is Claudine, and I said, she's very good about it. So as long as Claudine gets her surgery quick and can heal up, then I would be able to stay here. But if she doesn't get her surgery and I am becoming more bedridden, it would be much harder for her to look after me. So Hannah said that if that should be the case and Claudine has to just wait a little bit longer for the surgery, then home care will come out and give me more hours. So I'll have somebody come maybe in the morning and at night, or in the morning and noon and night, just to make sure that we're doing good, you know, because Bill has a worker as well. So between the two workers and whatnot, and Gary said he might be able to come out if it was before Christmas, but it's not going to be now. So if it's not going to be before Christmas, and it's later than that, and he can't come, then Claudine's friend Jody said she would come and stay for a little bit with us. So we have options for it, and that's good to have those options. But anyway, today we went to a craft fair. There wasn't very much there, but it was lovely to see the homemade things that were there. Claudine bought me a little crocheted turtle. I had a couple like that, and she got me another one. It's very beautiful, so I should have it to show you, but I haven't put it up yet. And she bought the dog some treats, homemade treats, and the dog loved them, absolutely loved them. That was good. And the woman who had the homemade treats there, she said she does take orders for those treats, so maybe I can get an order for the dog, and I'll give it to him for Christmas, or her for Christmas. That would be lovely. Anyway, I wanted to tell you a little Christmas story too. I wanted to tell you about a Christmas that we had when I was approximately, I want to think about it, I think I was probably 12, maybe about 12. And Gary would have been 2 years younger than me, so he'd be 10, and Grant would be 2.5 years younger than that. So he'd have been about 8.5. Anyway, no, that's not right. He'd have been 7.5 or 8. Oh, I don't know, my brain's not working, so. Anyway, we were youngsters. My mom had a real habit of, if she got a good buy on something, she thought she should buy 3 of them in different sizes, so all 3 of her kids got a new outfit. Except for that she forgot I was a girl. So I could remember where we all had racing jackets, like they were a little windbreaker, and they had 2 flags on the side with the checkerboards, you know, like the guys wave when they're having races. Anyway, so I had a pink one with a racing thing on it, and the boys had blue ones. I think Grant had a green one, actually. No, I didn't have a pink one. I had a yellow one. I had a yellow one. Yeah, yellow, green, and blue they were. Yellow, green, and blue. Anyway, so that was supposed to be the fact that they could tell I was a girl because I had a yellow one. It's crazy. But anyway, for Christmas that year, the boys wanted Hot Wheels. Was a craze. Everybody wanted a Hot Wheels. And the boys wanted a Hot Wheels, and I was a little jealous because I said to Mom, oh, good, because if they get a Hot Wheels, I'll get a Hot Wheels. And she says, Darlene, you're a girl. Maybe you might want to get a little dolly or something. And I thought, well, that's not very fair. I have to wear boys' jackets, but then I can't play with the Hot Wheels. I have to have a dolly. I didn't think that was fair. But I said to her, I said, if you want me to have a dolly, I said, that would be okay. But I said, I really do want to be able to play with boys. Would you make sure that they'll let me play once in a while? She said, I'm sure that they will. Anyway, Christmas morning came, and we got to open our presents. And we one by one went. Grant was the youngest, so he got his, and he opened it up, and he had one that just raced, like it was an oval, and it banked up on the sides, and then came down and banked up on the other sides, and it went around like that. That was his one that he had, and it was a really good one. And Gary opened his Hot Wheel set, and Gary got one that had jump. So the car come up, and then it jumped over. There was a space, and it landed on the other track and slid down. That was a really good one, and I thought, oh, they're so lucky. I opened up my present that I was expecting I was going to have a dolly. Did I have a dolly? No. I had a Hot Wheels. And I had the best one of all because I had the loop. So it came down, and it looped over and came out the other side. I thought I had died and gone to hog heaven. I'm telling you, it was the greatest thing. And I have thought of that Hot Wheels set for many, many times. And I did get a dolly a little bit later in the day. But I was so happy that Mom had got me that Hot Wheels set. Well, it was Mom and Dad. Like, I don't know why I said Mom, because Dad had as much to do with it as anybody. But anyway, the two of them had, that's what they got us. But I loved that Hot Wheels set. I really did. And to be the one that got the one with the loop, oh, I thought it was special. Anyway, that was my Christmas story for you. And I'm going to open my Advent. I didn't open it yesterday. I was having a very tired day yesterday. I was trying to take it easy, and I am still trying to take it easy because I have hurt my arm 2 or 3 times, and I took a fall the other day, and I hurt it again in behind. So I'm going to just take it easy. All right, so I've got Frosty the Snowman is my thing. And I cannot open these little doors. So this is number 1, and I had it opened. You saw me do that one. These ones I had pre-opened, 2 and 3, because, and the chocolates are still in it because I can't open them. I have to use a knife or scissors or something to poke into there. So let me see if I can get this. Oh, there, I think they fell out. 1, 2, yep. So now I've got my Frosty the Snowman I'm going to put over here. And I'm going to see what is a picture on my chocolates. I don't think there is a picture. Oh, maybe there is. What is this? That one's a square shovel. Oh, no, this is... Oh, I see. These are things that are on here. Okay, so let's see. What have I got? I think I got a coal shovel. I got this thing here. No, that's a pipe. I think I got a... 2 Eyes Made Out of Coal is the song, but I think I've got a... I think that's a coal shovel that I've got there. It's a shovel anyway, and I don't know what this is. It looks like a hand. It does look like... No, it looks like... I don't know what that is. They're not very distinguishing. I don't know what it is. Oh, that's a shovel there, so this is here. Oh, it's a... Oh, it's a pipe. It's a pipe. Yeah, it's got a pipe. Awesome. That's very nice. Okay, you know what? Mine has got 32 days. I get to go all the way up to New Year's with mine. That's amazing. Anyway, I think I'll stop now. I'll eat my chocolate, and then I will probably finish up my laundry. I got my bedding in there, so I'm going to have to make up my bed. Claudine will come in and help me do that. And then I will get the dishes done because we haven't even done the dinner dishes. We had dinner late, and they're sitting there, so I'm going to go do that. And I will see you all tomorrow. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.